The Accidental Artist and the Appreciative Eyes. Leo ran a small, struggling coffee shop, his days a blur of brewing, wiping counters, and trying to remember everyone's complicated orders. Art was the furthest thing from his mind, until a leaky roof forced him to get creative. Rainwater had stained a large section of the back wall, leaving an unsightly brown mark. Unable to afford proper repairs immediately, Leo impulsively grabbed some leftover coffee grounds and, using his fingers, started to smudge and spread them across the stain. To his surprise, a textured, earthy image began to emerge. Maya, a freelance photographer with a keen eye for detail, was a regular at Leo's coffee shop. She usually sat in the corner, editing photos on her laptop, barely noticing the hurried movements of the barista. But one afternoon, her gaze fell upon the unusual artwork on the back wall. Intrigued, she got up for a closer look. The coffee ground painting was abstract, but she could discern hints of landscapes, perhaps a rolling hill or a stormy sea. There was a raw, unexpected beauty to it. The next day, Maya saw Leo adding more coffee grounds to his wall, his brow furrowed in concentration. She approached him hesitantly. "Excuse me," she said, "I really like what you're doing with the wall." Leo, startled, wiped his hands on his apron, a bit embarrassed. "Oh, it's just a temporary fix," he mumbled. "The roof leaked." "But it's art," Maya insisted, her eyes genuinely admiring. "The texture, the tones, it's really unique." Leo had never considered himself artistic. He just saw a stain and a way to cover it up. But Maya's sincere appreciation sparked something within him. Over the next few weeks, he continued to paint with coffee grounds, experimenting with different shades and techniques. Maya became his unexpected audience, often watching him work, offering quiet encouragement and occasionally snapping photos of his evolving creation. They started talking more about art, about life, about the unexpected beauty that could be found in the mundane. Leo found himself looking forward to Maya's visits, her insightful comments opening his eyes to a world beyond coffee orders and leaky roofs. Maya was drawn to Leo's unassuming creativity and the quiet passion that emerged as he worked on his unusual art. One rainy afternoon, mirroring the day the art began, Maya brought Leo a small set of proper art supplies: brushes, charcoal, and watercolor paper. "Your coffee art is amazing, Leo," she said, "but maybe you'd like to try some other mediums too." As they created together, a different kind of art began to bloom between them, a quiet understanding, a shared appreciation for the unexpected, and a connection that was as rich and warm as a freshly brewed cup of coffee. The accidental artist had found his muse, and the appreciative eyes had found a heart that could create beauty in the most unlikely of places.